ride to the beat with my hopes and my dreams like a boat in the sea. Let it ride. From the west to the east, be the best you can be. Let the rest in peace while I try.
What's goody fam? You already know who it is. It's ShakaShine, and I'm coming back at it with another reaction on ShakaShine Reacts. Today, I gotta give a big old shout out to Travis. Their request was George Carlin, and this is Our Similarities. Now, for the people that have been hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and hitting that comment button, you know me, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Y'all deserve all the credit, so I gotta say thank you. With that being said, a lot of y'all still sleeping on my music. I make music and I got a song out every single Friday of 2021. If you want to check out my music, links right underneath the like button. For the people that are waiting on their requests, as you can see, we getting to every single one of y'all. If I said to put on the list, it's on the list and it's coming up. But you can always skip the line by hitting me with a donation. Again, links right underneath the like button, and I'll make sure I get your reaction out within 48 hours. As far as George Carlin goes, he's a comedy genius, period, point blank. I'm not going to get too much into it, but he's hilarious. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the reaction.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, tell you what. Now, to balance the scale, I'd like to talk about some things that bring us together. Things that point out our similarities instead of our differences. Because that's all you ever hear about in this country is our differences. That's all the media and the politicians are ever talking about, the things
They still are pretty much only talking about that too.
that separate us, things that make us different from one another. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They try to divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money.
Truth. That's just the truth. Let's go. Let's go, George Carlin.
Fairly simple thing
Let's
happens
go.
to work. You know, anything different, that's what they're going to talk about. Race, religion, ethnic and national background, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything they can do, keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank. You know how I describe the economic and social classes in this country? The upper class keeps all of the money, pays none of the taxes. The middle class pays all of the taxes, does all of the work. The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class. Keep them showing up at those jobs. So stirring up the shit is something I like to do from time to time, but I also like to know that I can come back to these little things we have in common, little universal moments that we share separately, the things that make us the same. They're so small we hardly ever talk about them. Do you ever look at your watch and then you don't know what time it is? And you have to look again and you still don't know the time. So you look a third time and somebody says, "What time is it?" You say, "I don't know." Do you ever notice how sometimes all day Wednesday you keep thinking it's Thursday? And it happens over and over all day long. And then the next day, you're all right again. Do you ever find yourself standing in one of the rooms in your house and you can't remember why you went in there?
I'm majorly guilty of that one. Majorly guilty. I always walk away. What was I about to do? Oh gosh.
And two words float across your mind: Alzheimer's disease. You ever been talking to yourself and somebody comes in the room and you have to make believe you were singing? And you hope to God the other person really believes there's a song called "What Does She Think I Am? Some Kind of Putz"? Little experiences we've all had. You ever been sitting in a railroad train in a station and there's another train sitting right next to you and one of them starts to move and you can't tell which one it is? How about when you're out on a small boat on a windy day? You ever been out rocking back and forth for 3 or 4 hours trying to keep your balance? Rough seas, little boat. Then you get back into the shore and you're standing on the dock and you could swear there was something inside of you that was still out there rocking. Did you ever try to pick up a suitcase you thought was full, but it wasn't? And you go, And for just a split second, you feel really strong. How about when you're looking through a chain link fence? Did you ever notice if you're just the right distance from a chain link fence, sometimes it seems to go... What is that?
I'm gonna be real, I haven't experienced that one. Well, there's a few of them that I haven't experienced, but I mean, we all have similarities. Let's go.
How do they do that? Did you ever try to tell somebody they have a little bit of dirt on their face? You can never get them to rub the right spot, can you? Say, you got a little bit of dirt right here. They always go, where, here? And you just want to slap the bastard.
Let's go. One thing I don't like about this recording is it seems like they are taking the applause and even turning it more up instead of trying to keep it subtle, because the clapping and whistling and stuff is super loud in my ears. I'm gonna try to edit that right so it's not super loud to you guys, but it's going to be kind of hard, just so you know.
Do you ever notice how awful your face looks in a mirror in a restroom that has fluorescent lights? Every cut, scrape, scratch, scar, scab, bruise, boil, bump, pimple, zit, wart, welt, and abscess you've had since birth all seem to come back at the same time. And all you can think of is, I gotta get the fuck out of here! Do you ever notice sometimes when you're walking with your arm around your date, one of you has to change the way you're walking?
Mm-hmm.
Men and women don't walk the same. One of them has to change. Either the man has to walk like this, or the woman has to walk like this. Joey, how are you?
That's about right. Tell me if y'all had to, if you had to deal with that before. Let me know. Put it in the comments.
How about when you're going up a flight of stairs and you think there's one more step? And you go... And then you have to kind of keep doing that, you know? So people will think it's something you do all the time. I do this all the time. It's the third stage of syphilis.
Oh, wow.
Same thing happens when you're going down the stairs. You could swear there was one more step. Holy shit. My hips are in my chest.
Okay, come on now. If y'all don't think that he's a genius, let me know why. Put it in the comments. If you do think he's a genius, let me know why. Put it in the comments.
When you drink grapefruit juice in the morning, do you go like this? I do too.
I don't think that I've ever drank grape juice in the morning. To be real, I might have to try that. We might have to try that.
Why do we drink it? It's like ice cream throat. You know when you've been eating ice cream too fast and you get that frozen spot in the back of your throat, but you can't do anything about it because you can't reach it to rub it? You just have to kind of wait for it to go away. And it does. Then what do? Eat more ice cream! What are we, fucking stupid?
A little bit.
Did you ever fall asleep on a late afternoon and wake up after dark and you don't know what goddamn day it is?
I haven't done that since I was pretty young. I ain't gonna lie, but definitely used to do that when I was partying all the time.
Like when you have your head on the pillow. Do you ever notice when you have your head on the pillow, if you close the bottom eye, the pillow is down there. Then if you switch eyes, the pillow moves up there. Whoa, holy shit, Dave, look at this. The mystery of the moving pillow. I think it's related to the chain link fence mystery myself. Do you ever have to sneeze while you're taking a piss?
I don't think I have. Is it what I think it is? Put it in the comments.
It's frightening, isn't it? It's frightening because actually you can't do it. It's physically impossible to sneeze while pissing. Your brain won't let it happen.
All right, is that true? Have any of y'all done that? Let me know in the comments, because I don't think I ever have. So, I don't know. Let me know.
Your brain says, stop pissing! We're going to sneeze now! Because your brain knows you might blow your asshole out.
Okay. So, George Carlin, again, hilarious. Even the ender was perfect, in my personal opinion. Travis, great request. This was hilarious to me. I wouldn't change a single thing besides turning down the audience applause a little bit. Like, I get it. He's funny. Like, I think that it was that loud. You know what I'm saying? While this show was happening. But the mixers of this show could have turned it down a little bit, because it is super loud in my ears. That's the only thing that I could say that I would like to change. Besides that, George Carlin was on point. This whole little stand-up skit. Now, if I was going to give this a grade, I would probably give this a B+. Again, if you don't know about my grading scales, I pretty much never give an A. It just kind of is what it is. It has to be just almost mind-blowing to me for it to be an A. So still getting a B+ is good. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, definitely B+. And if you're making it this far, you might as well hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that comment button. Let me know your favorite George Carlin stand-up and what else you want to see me react to. If you're already doing that and making it this far, then I got to say thank you. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Can't stress that out enough. Please don't forget about my music. I got that song out every single Friday of 2021. Links right underneath the like button if you want to check that out. With all that being said, you know I'll be back at it with another reaction tomorrow.